Hi, this is George Crocker again after a little bit of a hiatus. The last couple months, I guess it was, without being on here and bothering you all here on Facebook. But I have not been on a hiatus of looking at notes and note investing. But again, this past week I had looked at a couple, and I'll get back to that in a moment. But I just got back a few minutes ago, or a little bit, half an hour or so ago, from Publix. And very young, nice lady that was a cashier there kind of looked at me as she was packing my bags and said, "Well, do you have today off?" I guess she thought that I was working outside, and of course I said, "No, I work out of home." And I kind of felt really young because she could have said, "Well, do you need a motorized grocery cart, or do you need to have an air tank?" Whatever, something like that. But so I did have she kind of made my day. But anyway, after I got back, I decided to come back on here and make this a little bit short video. Hopefully it's going to be short. And anyway, I want to know if you ever heard about money talk or money talking. Yes, I know Money Talk was a movie many years ago, and I don't know if some of you had seen that or not, but I'm not talking about that movie. But do you know, does money talk? Does it talk? I mean, it does in a sense. Now, money does not bring happiness. I know as a pastor I can say that, because the scriptures say about mammon, to be aware of mammon. But at the same time, we're called to make money, and money can help. Obviously, it helps us to buy groceries, it helps us to live, it helps us to pay our rent or our mortgage, and all these other things, and it helps us to invest in IRAs as well. So God does allow us, God does give us an ability to work and to make that money, so that money can talk, and that way it can buy us things. But again, it does not bring happy. But I want to ask you, does your IRA or 401k talk to you? Does it money talk to you? Does their IRA talk to you? Does your 401k talk to you? Brian Ellis, who's the host of, I believe it's called Self-Directed Investor Talk, has said something very interesting on that line. He says that the best thing about having an SD or self-directed IRA is the freedom. And what he meant by that is the free to work very little in that IRA, having to work on that IRA. But he said what's a better idea is let somebody else who is, again, pretty good in their field to do the work for you for your IRA. And that is what Real Note Investment does. That's what I do. Get people that may be interested to become JV investors and who want to have their IRA or SD-IRA or their 401k talk back to them, give them better results than they probably got back in all of 2017. And looking forward to making a little bit more, even though the economy has gotten better, in 2018, and letting their SD-IRA work for them, through us, through me, at Real Note Investments. But again, this is what Real Note Investment is all about. But how is your IRA or 401k talking or speaking to you, or is it? This past week I have done due diligence, DD we call it, on several different tapes, or a couple different things in a tape, a couple of different little notes, particularly in Ohio that I was looking at. And I did my due diligence behind that, and it looked pretty good until I started doing a little bit more due diligence, and it did not turn out to be a very good, viable thing for me even to make a bid on, so I withheld on that. But lo and behold, I'm supposed to have another tape come in either today or Monday, and I can look at that, and again, and hopefully can make some bids from that after some due diligence. But if that doesn't work, there's also some other tapes coming in next week that I'm going to get involved in and kind of looking close at and do due diligence on those, and make an offer as well, hopefully on those particular tapes. The ones that let me just tell you that I usually look at Ohio, Florida, not Georgia anymore, but Alabama and Tennessee and North Carolina or South Carolina are basically the ones that I try to focus in to make, to look for tapes, that for non-performing notes, and making bids on those. So if you want to get involved with me, if you have an SD-IRA, self-directed IRA, or a 401k, or just have an IRA in particular that's not talking to you like the way you want it to talk, then perhaps you can get a hold of me and we can talk and see if we have a fit together. But again, I just wanted to let you know these little things. This is George Crocker signing off and saying I hope you have a great weekend. And again, let me just give you my phone number if you want to talk, 706-767-5725, and I can direct you to a couple of things I want you to do or look at and see, or just shoot me an email at george@realnoteinvestment.com. That's george@realnoteinvestment.com. Again, have a great day and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.